Sierra Leone for decades was seen with an international lens as the proverbial enormous mineral-rich country that one could even pick diamonds on the streets. Its people have, however, lived abysmally below basic standards of life.
As we all know, the mining is becoming extremely topical. It's always been. Sierra Leone being renowned for its endowment in terms of mineral resources, diamond, gold, bauxite, rutile, and all the rest. But we know very much that ever since we've been talking about global energy transition, new minerals have come on board, which we call the critical minerals. And these are minerals that are essential or very crucial for the national security, economic development, and of course technological development, especially as we try to achieve net zero goal targets. These are the lithium, the nickel, the cobalt, the graphite, the manganese, and so many. So Sierra Leone is set for investment, and I, as the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, it gives me pleasure to say Sierra Leone is open for investment. We definitely go into the NMA 2025. We are asking investors to visit our booths, our kiosk, where we have subject matter experts, government representatives, and representatives, including CEOs from the various mining companies operating in Sierra Leone.
We have mining companies now in this country that have been here for the last 50 years or more.
That is gradually changing. In fact, according to the new law now, there are several mechanisms, even within the legislation itself, geared towards ensuring that local communities benefit from mining operations. When you lease the land, of course, you pay annual surface rent, and in most cases, these rents are over and beyond what people will normally get for ordinary farming activities in those lands.
We have from individuals with barely any knowledge or sophisticated tools wanting shortcuts to enrich themselves.
Bulk of the people who are in the mining operation are artisanal. We have the small-scale miners because of the increasing number of large-scale operations. So increasingly, they are employing large number of Sierra Leoneans.
Mining generally impacts community. Most times these mines are located in areas where we have local communities. And we are responsible, one, for promoting and protecting the rights of the local people living in those communities. So it means, for example, before you get your license, you should first of all engage the local community, negotiate a land lease, basically get consent for the land where you are going to operate your mineral rights. We supervise that process. After the consent, then you can apply for your mining license. But also when you get the mining license, when you go back to the communities to work, how do you relate with the local people you meet? How do you respect their customs, their traditions, and their values? And beyond that, before you start the operations, if there are crops located in the area where you want to operate, you need to pay crop compensation.
So one of the things that we've done over the years and what we've accomplished in recent times is the rollout of tablets. Before then, you have staff of the agency who sits in the Directorate of Mines, they are in the provinces. But their role is to monitor mining operations to ensure that the various licenses being granted by those who are undertaking mining operations comply by the set rules. So they go out in the provinces, but what they were doing before, they go out there, they collect data using paper-based approach.
So at the Directorate of Policy and Research at the Ministry of Mines, we serve primarily as the backbone for policy formulation. And what we do is that we develop policies that really aligns with national goals, the ministry's mandate and international frameworks. And by doing so, what we do is that we try to have those policies that can really provide a thriving environment for investors. But at the same time, we want to have policies or laws that can actually enable the citizens of this country to harness the maximum benefit from the minerals that we have.
The country has been exporting minerals since the 1920s.
Sierra Leone has been part of the Kimberley Process Certification Scheme since 2003. In 2022, Sierra Leone had people coming from the Kimberley Secretariat to review our systems and processes. And from their reports, Sierra Leone was found to be fully compliant we met the minimum requirements with regards to our internal processes that we have, the transparency within the diamond valuation, and the chain of custody that we've put in place, and also the security that is being enhanced within the Bank of Sierra Leone facility where the Directorate of Precious Minerals Trading sits, and also the Freetown International Airport, which is the main point of exit for the diamond exports.
With funding from the World Bank, the government of Sierra Leone conducted the country's first high-resolution airborne geophysical survey in 2020. The exercise was supervised by the Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources and the National Minerals Agency, the Technical, Professional and Regulatory Division, to acquire adequate geological data that will enable profitable mineral development and maximize the value of the country's mineral deposits.
After the completion of the airborne geophysical survey, we've discovered that the new minerals and those that have always been around, we now have new information. By the way, I just want to point out, as I speak, over the past 4 years, there have been gradual increase in the revenue that has accrued to the government in terms of exploration and in terms of exploitation of the mineral resources. This is due to the fact that His Excellency, retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, when he took office in 2018, he made a commitment that he will ensure the mineral resources do work for the country and for the people, and especially the mining communities.
The Directorate of Mines, I would say, is the nucleus of the National Minerals Agency. Basically, the entire agency revolves around this directorate. We provide administration of oversight on the administration of mineral rights. We also provide monitoring oversight on all mining and exploration activities.
The Directorate of Geological Survey basically is responsible for managing the national geological information for Sierra Leone, which includes the collection and analysis of geochemical data, geophysical data, as well as geological mapping. We're also looking at assessing technical reports from mining companies to making sure that they are aligned with the requirements for application of exploration license.
It was the first step in helping to determine the full extent of the country's mineral potential, intending to attract foreign direct investments and put the Sierra Leonean government in a stronger bargaining position when negotiating mining contracts.
So the future for mining in the country is bright.